Mm. Mm. Oh, that's good. Bananas, mixed berries. Ooh. If you want extra sweetness, you can add like dates, etc. to it. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So, people are saying carbohydrates make you fat. High carb vegan lifestyle, 7 years. Let me just see. Look at that. 7 years. 7 years. You know, the proof is in the banana ice cream, the banana smoothie. You know, I've been on this lifestyle for 7 years, eating like a frugivore, McDougall sort of lifestyle, high fruit, and high rice, potatoes, sweet potatoes, corn, gluten free pasta because I'm gluten free, and yeah, I've never been leaner in my entire life. Like every year, I feel like I'm getting leaner and leaner. Every year, I feel like I'm getting leaner and leaner. So this is a complete misconception. You know, people are trying these things where they cut the carbohydrates because they listen to their celebrities or listen to all these people online being like, I'm doing this 1,000 calorie a day diet, and I'm like, that's like my smoothie. That's like your whole day's worth of eating is one smoothie for me. So recognize that this isn't normal to cut our calories that much. You know, you may get your desired body, but you're gonna lose your sanity. You're gonna be hungry all the time. You're gonna be frustrated. You possibly may not be getting enough nutrients because like if you say you're like, I may only eating 800 calories today, like how much nutrition are you gonna derive from that, and how much energy are you gonna derive from that? You look at society and you look at people doing these crazy caloric diets. They need coffee. They need coffee just to get them up in the morning, just to give them energy throughout the day. And we haven't evolved with coffee, but we have evolved with carbohydrates. Fruits is our was our primary fuel source before the mastery of fire. So what did we eat before we mastered fire? Fruits, predominantly fruits, based on where we originated from in Africa. That was the most abundant fuel supply, was fruits. And then after we moved away from that mastered fire, then we started going into the whole tuber realm. But fruits, tubers, and like greens, that is like the human sort of fuel system. This is why all large civilizations have had the bulk of their calories coming from a form of starch. Rice, corn, potatoes, sweet potatoes, just all around the world. I'm in Ireland, it's potatoes here. And people are starting to forget all over the world that this was a staple when, like, generations ago, when obesity was virtually non-existent and people were eating as much as they want. You just go back far enough, or ask people's parents, grandparents, like, well, what did your grandparents eat? And just keep going back far enough until the diet was typically one starch and all the vegetables and whatever fruit was in that area. Little to no meat, no dairy, in like places like Asia, etc. So this is a lie. Carbohydrates are 4 calories per gram. Fat is 9 calories per gram. So if you want to lose fat, cut the fat out, cut the excess fat out, the animal products, the oils, animal products having, they're acidic, the animal fat, the animal protein just being disastrous for health, especially the more you eat of it. No carnivorous, omnivorous animal gets issues from eating excess amounts of the food it was ideally meant to eat. If I add excess amounts of potatoes, you know what I mean? Like, I'll probably just have more energy to do stuff. You know what I mean? I'll probably be getting more vitamin C into my body. But if you eat excess amounts of meat and dairy and cream and cheese, and if you eat excess amounts of oil, all these different, you can get a bottle of oil and just glug it, you're going to be hurting yourself. Okay, so with that being said, I'm gonna have the smoothie. Peace. Ooh, that's good. That's good. If you want to see more recipes, high carb, low fat, vegan recipes, oil free, free of gluten, nuts, seeds, all these different things. Potatoes, rice, corn, sweet potatoes. Link in the description. Plant based to the face. Get yourself a copy. Peace.